Hey, if you're a fellow Gen X, someone 50, 60 and up, and you're looking to start a one-person business, here's the one biggest mistake that you have to avoid, and then I'll give you a little bonus mistake at the end because I love to give. So here's the mistake. It's not getting people's email address. That's right. It's not asking for their email address. But you might say, hey, Ryan, I just want to create art online and sell my art. Why would I email people? Email is where a majority of the sales happen. Making sales online comes down to a few different factors, but one big factor, and that's trust. And for people just to go from whether they see a post on Facebook or Instagram or a YouTube video, for them to just go to a website and make a purchase, especially if it's a more premium purchase. If you're selling art for $5,000, or you're selling a course for $200, or you're selling nutritional supplements or skincare, it's not always easy to go from a social media click directly to a sale. In my businesses, in my experience, since the late 90s, up to almost 90% of my sales come through email. That's right, email. I call them daily-ish because it's not always every single day, and it really does depend on your market. But one of my businesses, well, actually three of my nutritional supplement companies, you might say, well, Ryan, how are you going to email them every day about your supplements? And it wasn't just about the supplement. It's not like, hey, buy our new omega-3, buy our new multi. It's stories, it's entertainment, it's engaging, it's attacking it from different perspectives. But every time we sent email, it generated income. Every single email. And I'm not saying you get someone's email address and you hammer them, but you'd be shocked how quickly people forget you. They absolutely forget you. They do, even social media. Like, you may think, oh my God, I posted, 5 days in a row on Instagram or Facebook, or I did these TikTok videos. But the reality is, people might not see that. And in fact, the majority of people won't see that. Based on algorithms, your videos or your posts might only be seen by 1, 3, 5, 8% of the people. That means they might only be seeing 1 out of every 10 of your posts, which means you say, well, I posted, 4 times the past week, but there's a good chance they haven't seen any of them. Like, we're not, as much as we want to think about it, as much as we want to think, everyone wakes up in the morning thinking, hey, what's Ryan up to? Hey, what's Susie up to? What's Ahmad up? They're not, right? They're thinking about themselves. And if they're scrolling mindlessly on social and you come up, cool, but there's a good chance you might, and they're probably not always actively looking for you. But with email address, you're getting in front of them and they're seeing your name in their inbox. They might not open every single email, and that's okay. And they're not going to open every single email. You want them to, but they probably won't. But if they see you showing up 3, 4 times in their inbox and they keep seeing Ryan Lee, like, oh, that's right, Ryan, like, he's still around. He's in the game. He's still here to help me and to serve me. So whatever you have to do to get people from social media, whatever marketing channels you're doing, over to your email address, you do it. Now, you don't want to be cheesy and say, I'm going to give you my $1 billion secret, or I'm going to show you how to knit a sweater that'll make your friends jealous. But you do want to offer incentives, right? And I'll say things like, and I'm going to say one now, I'm working on a new report all about email and how to write better email and how to get email lists. So if you want it, just drop the word email below in the comments and I'm going to send it to you. You see what I just did? I'm taking you from YouTube over to coming onto my email address. YouTube to email, social media to email, ads to email. And then once you're on my email address, then I could engage and we could build trust, and I'll tell stories. I'm going to educate, I'm going to entertain, I'm going to make you laugh. I might even bring up some random pop trivia questions. How about that? We might even talk music. We might talk movies. Ferris Bueller, Goonies, who knows? But the point is, get them on the email address. And then you connect and you build trust and you build relationships. And yes, that's when you can offer sales. And I did mention at the beginning, I'm going to share with you the big mistake and then a bonus mistake. And a bonus mistake is getting their email address and not emailing them. It is crazy. I have one client who works with moms and helping them detox their house. And she has a list of almost 5,000 people. And I said, how often do you email? And she said, never. I said, well, then you don't have an email list. You don't. If you're not emailing them, you don't have an email list. So you've got to engage and get over that fear of, oh my God, what am I going to say? And all of a sudden you change your voice from a friendly, approachable, I'm here to help, I'm here to serve, to you sound like a copywriter selling snake oil from like the fairs. Hey, you gotta buy my thing. And then people unsubscribe. So again, write the word email below. I'm working on a new report that I'm gonna share with you about writing better email and getting email addresses. So see, watch what I'm doing, watch what I'm saying. But please, whatever you're doing, if you are Gen X and 50, 60 and above, your email is your most valuable asset. When I've sold my companies, that's one of the first things they ask is, tell me about your customer list, tell me about your email list. A good email can be anywhere from $3 or $5 per month value, up to 10. I have some smaller lists where it's up to $20 per person. So if you have 1,000 people on your list, it could be anywhere worth from $2,000, $3,000 per month to $10,000, $20,000 a month. Like, it's crazy. I'm not saying this as hypey, cheesy, oh, you're gonna make millions, but I am saying the value is in both the email list and the relationship you have. So please don't make that mistake of just saying, oh, I'm just gonna post on social and that's it. Because you don't, here's another, okay, I could talk about this stuff for days. Of course, I love to talk, but here's something that really, really important. You don't own these third-party platforms. I don't own this YouTube channel, meaning YouTube, for whatever reason, could say, you know what, Ryan, you're too smart. You're too charming and witty and handsome that we're just gonna shut down your YouTube channel because it's not fair to everyone else. And I have no recourse. They could do it at any time for any reason. And don't think it won't happen. Facebook could do the same thing, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, X. You don't own those platforms. You're renting, right? You're on their platform, but you own your email address. That is an asset. So if you have 5,000 followers in social media and 1,000 of them come onto your email address, and all of a sudden your LinkedIn is shut down, you still have those 1,000 people on your own platform, and then you could connect with them and contact and build relationships. So it's really, really valuable to build your email list. Again, drop the word email below. And if you like this, like the video, subscribe, so much more coming. Thank you for being here. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are just getting warmed up. I'll see you on the next video.